I think we are headed for a very tense and, in all likelihood, very long lockout in the WNBA. So after everything that's happened, and we still have playoffs going on, WNBA finals going on as we speak, all of this is trending towards a lockout in the WNBA. And a lockout, unfortunately, is just sort of a rite of passage for most professional sports leagues. MLB just had one a few years ago. They obviously had their big one in the mid-90s. NBA, they lost games a little over a decade ago now. So it happens across sports. Lockouts happen when the league and the players can't agree. The difference, though, to me, is the WNBA isn't as stable as some of those leagues I mentioned, just based on how long they've been in existence, the trajectory of their league, all of that. And I think that's on both sides. From the league's perspective, there's been lots made throughout their history of, how much money they're making, how much the NBA is contributing, and all of that has improved. And we've talked about that a lot, about the spike in both interest and then corresponding revenue that the WNBA has seen the last couple of years. And that's all good, but there's also a past where it hasn't been a super successful league, so there's uncertainty from that side. But then also on the player side, the players, unlike other sports league that I mentioned, they have pretty big avenues that they can consider outside of the WNBA. And I think that's one of their big leverage points. They have this new unrivaled league. They have overseas leagues, which they've said they make more money. They are happy just going there. And that, I think, is a big difference. When you compare it to the NBA, when you compare it to the MLB, those are big standing leagues that have a big history. Sure, the players in those leagues could go elsewhere, but realistically, it's eventually going to be hashed out. Because this league is less stable and because the players have more options, that's what makes it more concerning. And that's what makes this a very tense and what could be very long lockout. Are we going to have a season in 2026? I'm still leaning yes at this point. I'm still hopeful that they'll figure it out, mainly because I think they have to. And I think the league will come to that conclusion. It's still in the best interest of both sides that we have a season in 2026. There's just too much to lose on both sides. So I still think we get there. It's just going to be a very long, arduous process that isn't going to be pretty, but lots is going to come of it. So we'll break it all down when it happens and hope that we have a season in 2026.